Hi, welcome to Video Games Revisited, and today we're going to be playing the Activision Decathlon on the Atari 2600. Released in 1983, Decathlon is a sports game in which players will take part in the 10 events of a real decathlon. You have the 100-meter dash, the long jump, the shot put, the high jump, the 400-meter, the 110-meter hurdle, the discus throw, the pole vault, the javelin throw, and finally the 1500-meter race. Fans of track and field and similar games will feel right at home here, as Decathlon falls into what I always think of as a subgenre of sports games, that in addition to relying upon your gaming reflexes, also has a slight focus on physical ability, which in the days before Nintendo Wii, Xbox Kinect, and God forbid PlayStation Move, doesn't mean jumping in front of your television like a lunatic, but instead requires you to simply manipulate your controller as fast as you can. However, due to the lack of buttons on the Atari 2600 controller, instead of alternating between pressing two different buttons, you're instead forced to wiggle the joystick from left to right as fast as you can, which made this game infamous for the busting of 2600 joysticks, as it is incredibly tough on them. Now, a real selling point for Decathlon to me is the fact that up to 4 players can take part, either in a full decathlon or even in a single event of your choosing, which makes Decathlon a great party game and a lot of fun to sit down with a couple friends and just play through trying to beat each other's scores. In fact, it's so much fun, it'll actually make you forget the real downfall of Decathlon, which is the sheer lack of variety between the different events presented here, as 6 out of 10 of the events simply require you to wiggle the stick as fast as you can and then press the button on the controller once when you get to the line. In fact, out of the 4 that do differ, the 100-meter, 400-meter, and 1500-meter races simply require you to wiggle the stick and never press the button, just for different lengths of time, and on the 1500-meter you're treated to a final sprint where you can truly knacker out your arms for the final event. The only event that has a individual feel is the 110-meter hurdle, where rather predictably you simply press the button to jump a hurdle and wiggle the stick in between. Now, whilst a lack of variety in a game to this extent should really cripple its enjoyment, the fact that Activision Decathlon is so heavily focused on 4 players and does what it does very well and creates a good party atmosphere, this is more than forgivable in my mind and really ceases to be an issue, as you'll be so busy taunting your friends, making life harder for them and basically cheating that you'll hardly notice. In conclusion, the Activision Decathlon is a great and often overlooked title for the Atari 2600. And whilst it's not particularly fun if you're going to play it by yourself due to its lack of variety, if you have a few friends that are willing to sit down and play it with you, it can be a lot of fun. But that's it for now. Take care, and I'll see you next time.